My name is Carissa Montiel, and my husband Edgar Montiel and I own Palo Verde homes in El Paso, Texas. Palo Verde has won Builder of the Year from the City magazine 2 different years. We have also been the Builder of the Year from the El Paso Home Builders Association. My husband Edgar has been the president of the El Paso Home Builders Association. It's just amazing, like the plan that God has in your life, because everything seems to fall into place for what we're doing now. So I grew up in the Midwest in Iowa. My parents were both school teachers. And so I learned the strong work ethic from the Midwest, and I've applied that to our business. Everything I learned from my work ethic in getting good grades in high school and excelling in sports applied into my early career, which was I was a software engineer with IBM for 12 years. So I also learned the leadership skills and how to deal with all kinds of situations, high pressure situations, people, HR. I was a team leader for IBM, and I had people under me that lived all across the world in Europe, US, South America. And a lot of them actually had more experience at IBM than the years that I was alive. So it was a very interesting process, and I think all of those things have culminated into helping my husband and I successfully run our company and treat the employees the way that we wanted to be treated. Education has always been a priority in my life, and that's what happens when you're an only child and you grow up with 2 school teachers. You know, that's a must. And they never put a lot of pressure on me, but it was just, I learned the lesson that education is very valuable, and that's what's going to help you lead a better life, is if you get the education and put the effort into it. And so I went to high school in Sioux Center, Iowa. Then I went to Drake University, which is a Division I school in Iowa. And then when I graduated, I worked at IBM and met my husband Edgar, and then we got our MBA at UTEP. Because he's an engineer and I had a computer science degree. So for the 2 of us to end up in home building, it's actually something that we're both very passionate about. He's always put things together his whole life, and I've always loved design. I've loved design. I used to decorate my room when I was at home. I used to draw floor plans for my dolls when I was a kid. So it's just something that came naturally to both of us. When we bought our first home, we designed the landscaping together and actually installed it together. So we've always had a passion for design, and that just naturally led into our career. Palo Verde started in 2007. So I was still working at IBM, so I would help my husband Edgar on the weekends and at night. And I would take vacation days to go and decorate the model homes. Then on the weekends, we would sit open houses to try to sell homes. The first year was only 4, and this year we reached our 1,000th home. The company has just grown exponentially, and we're very proud that we also are very efficient. We still are very efficient and only have 13 to 15 employees. And we're looking to try and close 235 to 250 homes this year. So that's a long way from the 4 homes that we closed in the first year of business. We do build custom homes. Right now our specialty is semi-custom homes, because we are building so many homes that we have gone away from the custom homes as of like the last year and a half. Usually people come to us with a sense of what style they want, but I have a ton of input on the design from the floor plans. Sometimes they come to us with like a design what they want, and it's just a little chicken scratch on a napkin, and we go from there. Or they say, hey, I saw this floor plan online, and we take that and we're like, okay, well, I think you should move the bathroom over here, and these are the things that are important in a home. Your kitchen, your master bedroom, make sure you have enough space in your living room for all the furniture that you have to make your family fit in there comfortably. So that's the fun part, is we actually, have influence on the actual floor plan of the home, and then the finish. The finish is very important. The quality of construction is something that has been the key to our success. We don't cut corners. We put a lot of thought and quality control into all of our homes. Well, all of our homes are 100% energy certified. So that definitely helps with utility bills. It helps with the footprint. It helps with the quality of the home. And so we definitely try to put that into all of our homes. We consider the budget first and foremost, and I try to get them what they look for at the best possible price, so that they get the best value for what they're looking for. So when we did do custom homes, I was in charge of them, and I would go with the customers to the granite yard, help them pick out the granite. And you can get granite that's, $30 a square foot up to $200 a square foot. So you try to find something that fits within their budget that they absolutely love. So what I consider when I'm choosing the design is I try to stay ahead of the latest trend and bring that to El Paso. And one of the things that I love to do, and my husband now loves to do, is to travel, and I've gotten that from my maternal grandmother. She used to travel, and I thought that was so exciting. She would go to like Italy and Egypt and all these fabulous places. And so I love to travel, whether it's in the United States or outside of the United States, and I try to bring some of that design into Palo Verde homes. For example, the reclaimed brick we found when we went on a home tour in Charleston, South Carolina. And as you see, we have it in our office, we have it in our personal home, we put it in the back wall of all of our model homes. So I try to stay ahead of the trends and bring in the latest colors and make things feel fresh and keep the customers. And there are customers that have just closed on their current home, and then they see the latest festival home and they're like, oh, I wish I had that kitchen. So I'm always trying to bring something fresh and fabulous and new into the design. The way that you bring out the best in your employees is you have to identify what their strengths are, and you also have to figure out how to motivate people. Some people are motivated because you give them a little bit more independence with their own decision making. Some people are more motivated by salary. Some people are motivated by the culture. The culture of the company is something that we've always tried to strive to be somewhere that we would want to work if we were one of the employees. And we've learned, my husband also has worked for a couple of different Fortune 500 companies. So we've learned from working at those companies what worked and didn't work for us. And we try to take the things that worked for us and put them into our business, you know, like making sure that we have benefits and 401k programs and vacation days, and just a culture where everybody feels comfortable and enjoys coming to work every day. People don't want to leave. We actually have to tell them, you need to go home. So that's a good sign. Oh, we love El Paso. That's another thing that we're just motivated to, is to make El Paso better. My husband's originally from El Paso. All three of our children were born in El Paso. We love the school districts in El Paso. So there's growth all over the city. The majority is on the east side in the Tierras and East Lake, just because that's where a lot of land is available at this point in time. But there's also growth on the west side, and it's really fun to see like the West Town Marketplace and Cimarron growing. And then on the other side of Trans Mountain is also growing. So El Paso is just a unique niche. It's a very small but large town at the same time, and I feel that the whole entire community is very involved and invested in El Paso. For example, some of the local banks that we use to get our construction loans from reinvest back into El Paso. So that's what keeps us so tied to El Paso. We just love the values of El Paso, how all of the companies that we work with give back to El Paso. And something that we try to do every year is to get all of our subcontractors and suppliers to donate to a certain cause at Christmas and Thanksgiving time. We're also very involved in UTEP athletics. My husband and I both love sports. We grew up watching sports and playing sports. And so what we love is some of the companies that we use, like we buy land from Hunt Development, Southwest Land, West Star Bank, Rocky Mountain Mortgage, and they also all give back to UTEP athletics, which is it's a unique situation, and we're blessed that we have access to Division I sports right in our hometown. Some of the other things that excite me about El Paso are the culture. The culture is really unique, and my kids are all in the dual language program. So that's just an awesome opportunity that you don't have living in other places in the United States. If you are interested in Palo Verde homes, you can go to our website, paloverdehome.com. You can visit our gallery of pictures. You can look at floor plans that we offer. You can contact our sales team through our website also. We feel very blessed to have been nominated and awarded all of the accolades that we have received in the recent years. And it's truly an honor that we have gone from 4 homes to 1,000 homes, and all of our customers are part of the Palo Verde home family. Thank you, El Paso, for recognizing what we're trying to bring to the market and for putting all those people in what we feel are quality homes. And we truly try to take care of the customer from the beginning to the end. And even after they close on their home, warranty is a big part for us. We try to take care of all of our customers, and we're very thankful to be part of this community.